Alright. Here we go again. I think we may have reached the point where this is just me playing Karl Franz. I am not sure if there's really anything else to sort of describe or talk about as far as
I trust no man.
You know, how is it exactly that you play Total War? How does this screen work? How does that screen work? So it's possible that we've already reached the point of just playing the game, of just having a good time. Do we want to immediately absorb Nuln? If I absorb Nuln, do I get... What's her name? Elizabeth Draken. Do I get Elspeth Draken as a lord if I absorb them? I would assume that I do. But sometimes you have to have... Well, let's find out. There's one way to figure it out. So we can send aid to her for 1,000. That immediately makes her 10. And then we can unify her and just absorb her. Oh, wow, which like immediately fixed our income, which is kind of crazy. So these two armies must have been... These must both be armies that I sent her.
What?
And so now it seems like I get them.
What?
Without any upkeep. Now I wonder if they stay as without any upkeep. So Steingart, what's the deal with Steingart? I mean, I'm kind of okay with that. There's not like an extra... Sorry, fly. They don't have like any trade resources or anything, so I'm kind of okay with these two buildings being in Steingart. In some regards, I feel like I should flip it over or roll it over to economy. I need to start building my economy. I've been focused too much on military. We're just going to put growth everywhere for now. We need the Altdorf Conclave of Battle Wizards. We absolutely do. Oh, it doesn't... Oh, no, hero capacity. It does. It gives us two Battle Wizards, which is huge. And then we should almost assuredly start Cavalry. And I believe we need a livery for one of the quests. I believe that's to unlock one of the named characters that we can get. Okay, so do I want that first, or do I want... I think I actually want to do that first. And actually what I really, really want is I want to do this first. We want that first, and then we'll do that. Okay, we should be safe and secure on this end of things. Actually, can I... Let's do Mont 4, and let's see if we can get Mont 4 up to a place where we can trade it for Grugzint. In fact, is there any chance...
Come forward.
No. I'm hoping if we can get Mont 4 to tier 3, that he will want it in order to complete his province. Because Grugzint's tier 2, tier 3, with full buildings, so I'm hoping if we can get Mont 4 up there, then we can switch, we can trade. Anyway, you get the idea. I'm babbling now.
Yes, my lord.
Okay. Oh, I wanted to see, does that give us Elspeth, or did I just... Yes, so we have both Boris and Elspeth von Draken now, but we don't have Elspeth's super cool campaign mechanics. Elspeth is actually one of my favorite lords to play. She is fantastic. I wish we had an engineer in this army, because if I had an engineer, I could probably reach Frederick here and kill him.
To strengthen the Empire. Fight for our nation! Now?
Can't quite reach. So close.
Let us move.
Never.
I will marshal the men. This will bolster the nation. By Sigmar's right. Yes, a sound plan.
I'm going to put him in channeling stance, even though he doesn't have a wizard, because it looks like that potentially... you know what I should do? If I were smart... What level is he? 13? So... Oh, I know what I haven't talked about. I haven't really talked about this details screen. So this shows all of your lords and all of your heroes, and it shows all of the details about them. It shows their skill trees. And something I may not have mentioned when we were talking about skills is if you hover over a skill, you'll notice that little pop-up comes up to describe what the skill does, but along the bottom you'll see a little red line stretch out. If there is an ability, Foe Seeker maybe. If you notice, if I hover over that, if I start to move my mouse, the pop-up disappears. But if I hold it there and wait until that red line fills up, then I can hover over what's in the pop-up to have it give me more details or give me another pop-up with additional information about what's in that window. So that's what those red lines are about. If you move the mouse off before the red line finishes along the bottom of the pop-up window, then it does not freeze the window. But if you wait for the red line to reach the end of the borders, it freezes the pop-up window so that you can actually hover on stuff in the pop-up window. So that's how that works. We've already talked about skill trees. It tells you how many skill points are up here. You can undo your current expenditure, and you can also reset all skill points, wounding your leader. Now, over here we have the list of magic items that we can equip and the list of ancillaries that we can equip. Magic items are discovered through quests. They are won in battles. and sometimes through events. As you earn magic items, you can equip them and customize them on your lords and on your heroes. Some magic items are specific to a particular lord, or can only be equipped on particular lords. A lot of quest items are specific to the lord that actually has that quest and can't be equipped on anything other than the lord. Specifically the legendary lords, so like Galmaraz. I don't think Galmaraz is one of them, but if you go do the quest for Galmaraz, Galmaraz might only be equipable on Emperor Karl Franz, because Galmaraz is Emperor Karl Franz's quest. And so as a quest item, it can only go on him. That's not always the case, but sometimes that's the case. Ancillaries are things like standards and various followers that just give various buffs. Banners can be equipped on your units at the start of a battle. Sorry. So this is all customizable as well. As you earn these followers, or what they refer to as ancillaries, you can equip and customize all of your heroes and all of your lords with equipment, which I really love. It's spectacular. And you can see how that affects their stats as you do it. It lists all of their abilities here, and if the weapon gives you a new ability, it will be listed here. All of the lord's details are here, along with all of their traits. And all the traits that they have earned through combat. And then it be from these traits and everything, it will list all of the combat effects and all of the campaign effects that are currently active on this lord and therefore his army. If he has different mounts, your mount options are down here, and if a mount changes the upkeep of this lord, there will be a gold piece price on the mount down here. So switching to a barbed warhorse or an imperial pegasus from an imperial griffin doesn't cost any money. But I bet if we switch to a pegasus, yeah, going up to a griffin costs more money. And it shows all the changes in stats. Interesting, a lot of his stats actually go down on the griffin, but he gets way more health and way more weapon strength. That's interesting. The health is probably the big one, but I actually would have thought that his attack and defense, I actually thought would go up on a griffin. So sometimes that's a balance thing. You know, a higher level mount isn't always just flat out better. Sometimes it's a trade-off. Like a give and take of, you get this, but you lose that. I would still rather have the griffin. That's interesting. I wasn't aware of that. So switching his mount actually mucked up his health bar. Interesting. Interesting. I don't like how that works. If he was at full health, he should have gone back to full health. I don't actually know if he was at full health though, so maybe I shouldn't say that. Okay, so you can click this button and it shows you only the items that are free to be equipped on this guy. If you unclick it, it will show all of the items that you've ever got, and it will show who they are currently equipped on. So it's usually way easier just to show which items are available. Same with the ancillaries, you can just show what's available. You can also filter all of this various ways to make the list a little easier to deal with. And as you've seen before, you can click on an item and you can salvage it. Different items will salvage for different amounts of gold. Or if you have two of the same item, if you have two weapons or two armors or two enchanted items or whatever, you can fuse them. You can fuse them into a higher tier item. So if you have If we had 2 gold sigil swords, we could fuse them into a green item. If we had 2 green weapons, we could fuse them into a blue. And you can actually fuse 2 blues, and there is a small percentage chance that it will become a rare or legendary weapon. However, it's a very small percentage chance, and if that percentage chance fails, then the 2 blue weapons just become scrap. Now, scrap can be sold for 1,000 gold, so scrap's worth something, but you also just gave up 2 blue items, basically for no reason.
Protector of the weak.
So what I'm wondering, if I attack Vlad, I'm not sure if I have enough movement to get to the next target in line, and I would specifically like to get to the next target in line. Alright, so I think what we do...
Never! They will be judged.
Can't block army with him, it's a 0% chance. It's only a 15% chance on him. Well, that's... not gonna lie, that's upsetting.
Tools of judgment ready. I trust no man. My order agrees.
There's nothing worth assassinating in these 3 armies. Huh. Huh.
Ever vigilant. I am Prince and Emperor.
Well, let's see what happens. Oh, we finished Lightning Strike. That's huge. Maybe I should just back off and wait then. I should have saved this. I should have saved it so that I could decide what I was going to do. We're going to go with Enfeebling Foe next. All of this is done. All the stuff along the top is done. That's done. So we can start. All we have to do now is focus on his. Always ready. What am I trying to say? Replenish troops. Focus on his melee line. Alright, so. Ah, but that's not in reinforcement? Well, darn. I thought for sure. Yeah, so I should have. I absolutely 100% should have.
By Sigma!
Nope, that will wipe out 2 of the armies. And it's a decisive victory. Now, what very
True
well
servant of Sigmar,
may happen here.
honored to serve.
They are not. We will likely end up with
By the
3 armies on
comet.
top of us here.
By the silver hammer.
It shall be done. Report. Tools of judgment ready.
Okay, so we got 1 army blocked. I don't think that's really going to make a difference,
Champion
but
of the faith.
we will see. What do I need for Grand Soulfire? Level 15? One more level. Oh, he's got 3 points?
I command here.
I don't know what to do with myself because I seem to suddenly be rolling in money. Now, what does Overcast Enfeebling Foe do? It just extends the duration. This is one of those spells that I really wish it had an AoE version, but I guess that's more death magic. Woundmaker. Always ready. Armor, weapon strength. Guess we will go with hit points.
Bring me to my men. Raise Sigmar.
Woo! Kurt, you're in rough shape. Well, I think we will just get rid of you then, Kurt, because
The
you're not
nation
in any
falls.
shape. Why are you attritioning? Oh. Because it's a reserve army, so...
It is for the best. To strengthen the Empire.
So as a summoned army, it just dissipates over time. It doesn't get to stick around. Do I want... We're going to go with that. We're going to start that upgrade of the engineering school. And who is damaged? Krugenheim. So we will risk repairing that because either one of these armies will very likely just go smash that. Our control or public order is kind of suffering in numerous places. But otherwise, we are doing pretty good. Do I feel like... I don't really think I need to... I don't think I really need to do any of that right now. And what are you saying? I can still upgrade? Ugh. Middenheim doesn't have walls. So yeah, he's totally going to come over here and just smash all of this. That's disappointing. We will just hang on to our money. So there are tiers to magic items, if that was not clear. Gray are common items, yellow are uncommon, blue I think are rare, and then the sort of reddish purple are legendary. And each of those, you know, is more powerful than the last. Oh wow, we actually win that? That's shocking. But he survives, and then he will insta-recruit. Valiant defeat. Well, let's see if we can win this. At least our reinforcements are coming in from where we want them. Wide open map. No cover, nowhere to hide. Not really any sort of like tricks that we can pull. Put the cannons up on the hill. Now, what is special or different about the Hammer of the Witches? It has more leadership, more melee attack, more ammo, and more missile strength. But that could be because it's rank 9. Because all regiments of renown are recruited at maximum experience. They are all recruited at rank 9.
Command artillery!
So the difference in stats could simply be 6 levels. But the other thing that the Hammer of the Witches gets is this, physical resistance. Interesting.
We are Sigmar's heirs!
So, yeah, physical resistance, which is like a melee thing. Interesting.
By Ulrich's wrath, in the Emperor's name! We obey!
Can I get to the corner? That would be pretty crazy if we could.
Our weapons are yours! At speed! Go! Take the ground! Taking position! Awaiting orders!
I don't know if those cannons will ever make it. Okay, so let's pause for a second. Now we want... That's not much of a slope. Would it be better to... So it might be a little bit better to tighten up the cannon formation like so, and then you can sort of go there, you can go there, crossbowmen we'll put over here to help guard that side. Long rifles. Long rifles we'll put back here. Our engineer, we want kind of smack dab right in the middle of all of our ranged stuff. And then you guys are, including you, you guys are our main melee corps, and you are our caster. And how much magic? Why do we have so little magic? That's super frustrating. Well, that's gonna seriously gum up what we can do. Some big super duper magic would have been super duper helpful here, but I guess we're not getting that. Why are you standing there? You were not ever told to sit there. What the? I don't know what that's about. Okay, so one thing I think I want to do is you guys, we're going to tighten you up a little bit. Stretch you out not quite as much. And then we're going to put you right in here. And you, actually you and you, will stop up there. And you guys will kind of put there-ish for the moment, because they can actually shoot, so... Where are my cannons? Taking their good old time, which is not terribly shocking. Cannons are just about in position. Mortars are at least within the lines.
Hand gunners! The war is endless. We are doomed. No lingering! To battle! Yes, General!
Now, where did that come from? That guy right there. So you... No, we'll take the Empire Captain, and you're gonna go right after that spellcaster. I want him deadity dead dead dead.
On my command! I'll ready the men! Agreed! Obey! Ulrich's wrath on them!
That's doing an awful lot of damage.
Reichsguard Knights! Listen up!
How are you losing to...
Ready! Roar! See to it!
Well, I'm just getting smashed by magic already. My Empire Captain is losing to a shitty little Necromancer, which I cannot fathom whatsoever.
To me, men! We are Sigmar!
That doesn't make any sense.
Formation march! Golden hammer! My subjects call!
Now, did you just lose to him as well? Or did you smash him? I'm not sure what just happened there.
Give me the word! Yes! Engineer! Vanquish!
Man, I look away for 5 seconds and all of a sudden all of my heroes are dying, and I do not know to what. And he just walks away like they're not even there. I do not understand. I don't know what's murdering my front line. Everything's just folding like I'm not even here.
Eager for battle! Pray for glory!
They're casting spells!
Spearmen! Attack!
Buzzard! Right Guard Knights! Prepare for combat! Away, the wizard!
No, pause. Please don't make me smash the pause button 50 times. I just don't feel like I should have to do that. And now all of a sudden I've lost sound. Yep, all sound gone for no reason. Man, sometimes this game, I swear. Come on, are you seriously telling me he's not dead? Attack the bloody thing you're being told to attack. Where's... Man, I just don't even know what's going on here right now. So tired of things just refusing to attack what they're told to attack. What is going on? Yeah, Black Knights just ride right through my stuff like I'm not even here. Of course they do. Shoot! Holy cow, would you hit him? This is so retarded. I have no idea how Vlad von Karstein's still alive. It's absolutely ridiculous that Franz is getting smashed in the middle of that. Well, so apparently this isn't winnable, because I guess... I mean, I don't even know. I don't even know how some of this is happening. All of my stuff is just dying like I'm not even on the board. Franz loses to Vlad von Poopenstein. Those spells are doing way more damage than they should be doing. Wow. Wow. I have never seen Vlad has a spell that's specifically like anti-air. It locks you down and prevents you from moving, does damage to you. I have never seen that spell take half the life off of an Empire captain. I really thought I had a chance there. Like, man, nothing was working. So what happens if we retreat? Am I going to have to reload the game? I still have no sound. Now it's a close victory? Oh, oh wow, because I got reinforcements from the dwarves. That's pretty wild. But of course it wants to... Okay, give me 1 second. I don't know if I really want to fight this. I mean, as much as the dwarves would be stupendously helpful. Let's see what happens. Because according to this, I have way more magic this time. Which makes all the difference. Magic literally changes the entire face of the battle in this game. I think I really need to get those mortars out of Franz's army as well, quite honestly. So they all come on from back here. This is a weird map. Where's the actual... Yeah, so this is one of those maps. I actually really dislike it when they do this. I mean, I kind of get why they do it. So they kitty corner the deployment zone so that you basically can't actually corner camp. But you know, like the way the game is set up, you know, it's highly favorable to corner camp. So, you know, in some regards, it's almost like necessary to do so. Maybe not necessary. That's not, you know, that's not quite accurate or fair, but... See if we can hide these over here. Says we can. I'm willing to bet we actually can. think this is terrible terrain. If I remember this, I don't think I remember this map very well. I think this ends up being like absolutely terrible terrain. So I think what we're going to do Okay, that's what we're gonna do.
I go! With haste! Onwards!
Now I've got to be careful because Vlad's got that stupid anti-aerial thing.
Now!
Yeah, we're gonna overcast so that we don't have to be anywhere near them.
Fleet! Swiftly! At once! Forward! Quickly! Right guard! Go! Moving now! Going! Onwards! Swiftly! At speed! Quickly! Now! Fleet! With haste! Forward! At once!
Okay, so if he is going to park here like this, then the smart thing for me to do would be to adjust accordingly. I don't know if I've ever really just fought like right in the heart of another army like this before. We're still going to leave them hidden. And we will guard this flank.
Now! Quickly! Onwards! Fleet! Forward! Going forth! At speed! With haste!
I mean, the Dwarven ranged units ought to just smash these guys.
My subjects call! Keep your heads down! They're casting spells! Quick march! Take position! Battle and blood await! See to it! By Ulrich's wrath! That's an order! To me, men! Attack! This is my command! Look out! Hand gunners! Shoot them! Oldorf! Obey! To arms, men!
That vampire should be dead already.
At speed! Prepare for combat! That will teach him!
Okay, I think we get the vampire. So now we should, theoretically... Where is Vlad? Vlad can't possibly be dead already. Let's bring you down to fill this hole right here because I do not want to see... Why are quarrelers in melee? See, this is what bothers me, is the AI just plays so stupid. Why are all of your ranged units in melee right now?
War! Take the ground! March! Von Heldenhammer! Prepare for combat! That's an order! Keep your heads down and endure! Casting spells! Look out, spellcaster! Agreed! First the bow! Taking position! Run! Enemy was spotted!
Well, it looks like we might have Vlad dead this time. Okay, it looks like you can move up, I think. Try to get range on more stuff.
Our plans will shoot us! Ulrich's wrath on them! Charge! I speak, you act! The gods have abandoned us! Moving now!
Do I have... There's like almost nothing that's low on ammo.
Reichsguard! I have a plan!
Slay them before they do harm.
For the Emperor! Yes, my lord!
Man, how is this guy not dead? like they've got that right flank covered pretty good. Looks like the mortars are doing a fairly decent job. I think we're doing all right.
Spearman! For France! Whoa! Missiles will fly! Shoot them! For the twin-tailed comet!
Okay, so I think I got... I think this is pretty much over. I haven't even really been using much in the way of magic. Ooh, those guns just...
Hand gunners! To battle! Fleet!
That's gonna do some mega serious horrible damage. Just watch them all just get eviscerated.
Rexguard! Rolling ring! Taking position! Try! I will not stand idle! Weapons primed!
Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Well, that went way better. Thank you, dwarves. Thank you. Just saved my butt. Well, and honestly, not only saved my butt, but possibly all of the Empire and the entire world from being overrun by the undead. It's very rare that I end up fighting with AI reinforcements, or if I do, it's almost always an auto-resolve because you end up having an overwhelming force if an AI happens to have a nearby army. Yeah, we will take the replenishment. I mean, that pretty much, I think, breaks the back of Sylvania. I mean, don't get me wrong, they're going to have more armies, that's for sure. Oh no! Oh no! Faction destroyed. The Royal Altdorf Griffites, Demigriff Knights. An unusual location. Okay, so every once in a while, you'll get this symbol down here in addition to the settlement details. So, for instance, this one is because Kislev is building an outpost in Talabine. This one, however, is because a random unique building has popped up. This is one of the latest and most unique of the new unique locations, though. So here's the interesting thing: there were about a half dozen or a dozen of these added. They're incredibly powerful buildings. Sometimes they have benefits and pros and cons to them, and you've got to weigh like one versus the other. They're almost all chaos based, around the idea of chaos cults that have infiltrated your empire. So they'll do things like massively increase your chaos corruption, but it'll give you bonuses for it, like boosted. Like your armies will become more powerful, but your chaos corruption goes way up. And chaos corruption negatively impacts the control in your province and can ultimately end up in a rebellion if you don't figure out how to keep it under control. So in the last couple of patches, I think it was actually 2 patches ago, they added about a dozen of these incredibly powerful, but my understanding from the description was supposed to be incredibly rare buildings that pop up, and all of the games that I've played since that patch, these incredibly rare buildings are by far and away the most common buildings that spawn. So if these are going to be really powerful buildings, they should be rare. Like this shouldn't pop up in every single campaign that I play. It shouldn't. This is actually a really cool one, because basically what you want to do is you want to defeat 20 different lords with one of yours, at least. Like, it doesn't matter if it's Karl or who, but one of your lords, you want to defeat 20 different legendary lords with him, and then put yourself in this province. And if you do that, this building will disappear, but the next time you play, this building is more powerful. So if you can do that twice and get it up to 30%, then you actually start to get some bonuses out of it. Now, what none of this tells you, this is a chaos building. So while this is all really, really cool, what this does not tell you, the Cabal's plans are a mystery to you. Exactly what it is they intend to do seems that only time will reveal. For now, at least, there appears to be no obvious downside to allowing them to stay. No obvious downside. So there's no downside, there's no negative listed to having this building around. And that's the part that's kind of hinky, because you're tempted to just... So it's going to take a really long time. It's not particularly easy. It's difficult to get 20 Legendary Lord defeat traits. Very difficult. Not impossible, but very difficult. It's going to take a long time to get that, if we can get that at all. So this building's got to be here for a very, very, very long time. So one can only assume that something negative is going to occur if you leave it around that long. But I guess we are just going to have to find out.
Praise Sigmar. Yes, a sound plan.
I am Belagar, true king of the Eight Peaks.
Well, I've got trade and non-aggression, so... I mean, I wouldn't mind getting a defensive alliance with the dwarves, but I guess we just can't rush things.
Yes. To strengthen the Empire.
I will do anything for Sigmar.
So I think what we are going to do, I think we're going to run this army
Is my command.
back to Altdorf.
Guided by
And we're actually
Sigmar.
going to finish recruiting.
I command here.
Okay, so we now have full lightning strike, which I was talking about yesterday. Quartermaster, logistician, or alert. Ambush defense chance, casualty replenishment, or upkeep reduction. I think we're going to go with casualty replenishment, and then we will grab Headhunter, which gives us upkeep reduction, campaign movement range, recruit rank, and local recruitment capacity. Leader of men. Oh, wow. Electric count state troop pool capacity +1. So I think that means, like right now, we have 1 Karlberg Greatsword available. Does that actually make it 2? That would be massive if that's the case. We're 100% going to take that and find out. Yep. It doesn't change the cooldowns. So it's 6 turns until one Carroburg Greatsword becomes available. It will be however many turns until a second one of these becomes available. Now, we should also check our elector counts, because okay, so the elector count of Wisenland should 100% be Elspeth von Draken,
Shaiish blows me thither.
which unlocks the Emperor's Wrath steam tank. Whew! Nasty, nasty, nasty. And the Wisenland Rune Fang, which is nice, 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 nice. Filedorf. Man, I have just like a bunch of guys around, but I have no idea who they are or what they're doing. Eldred's Guard, Spearmen with Shields. So again, Karl Van Rees. Wolfric or Karl Van Rees? Wolfric or Karl Van Rees? So there's Bloodbringer. Are they listed on our lords? No. Are they listed here? Both level 1. It's not really what we're after, quite frankly. But we should put somebody in there just to get...
Received.
Just to get the bonuses and to unlock the elector count state troops.
I will.
Orc Hewer. What a great name for a Rune Fang. Alright, so that unlocks a bunch of state troops, and I think we will also immediately go requisition. All elector count state troop units will be replenished instantly. We're gonna pop that.
What orders?
Yeah, so that gives us 2. Oh, that gives us 2 of the steam tanks, like right away. That gives us 2 of everything. Wow, 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 wow. Wow, wow, wow. Wow. Seriously, wow. Steam tanks. So steam tanks are what the Empire... Steam tanks and land ships are what the Empire basically replaces monsters with. The Empire doesn't really have big monster units, so instead they have the steam tank, which is like a steam engine. Well, literally it's a steam tank. It's a steam engine. It's a tank driven by a steam engine. It's pretty crazy. Okay, we'll finish off those 2 things. We'll finish off these 2 things. Okay, so he's got all of that. We'll grab Deadly Onslaught, Gunsight, always ready, and then we'll finish this stuff down here. Oh, he should have, yep, Soulfire. So that's a big AoE damage that he can do right around himself. So he now has 3 big buffs. Hammer of Sigmar is melee attack. Shield of Faith is damage resistance, and then he has a big AoE damage spell as well that's centered around him. So that's why I like having a warrior priest in the armies. Now, since we've left the Cabal around, defeat a Chimer Kilmler. defeated Vlad von Karstein. So we only have 2 legendary lord traits right now.
I see no other option. Ulrich's will!
I'm taking replenishment every time because I want to...
I am Prince and Emperor.
Yeah, we'll get this and this and this, and then we'll go from there. Because I want to
Bring me
keep
to
going.
my men.
I want to smash all of these armies.
Raise your weapons.
Shouldn't need it on that one, though.
Summon the Elector Counts. Into battle.
So now we are steamrolling them.
They will be judged. The nation calls. No heretics will get in my way. Show me the accused.
I should probably respect that guy. Let's go see what
Is that where heretics
the
lurk?
orcs are up to. No nearby armies, which is interesting.
By the silver hammer, yes.
Ooh, Franzi is actually kind of hurt. If he's got 2 armies there, I might actually be in
I
danger.
command here. Who calls? Yes, to unite the provinces.
We'll go with Scarred Veteran next for extra hit points. Now, what can you... So we can get the Sunmaker. But Karl's specialty is explicitly state troops. Hey, thanks, Balkan. Appreciate the offer. I will think that over. Shielded, anti-large, charge defense against large foes. And these guys... Oh, wow, they have way more armor. Still anti-large, charge defense against all. And more hit points. It says less leadership and less melee attack and less melee defense, but that is probably a level thing. Because if we recruit these... we'll recruit them at level 1. And these guys are all... What's in my army right now are all higher level. Halberdiers. Aquatic. Interesting. Yeah, so I think what we want to do is do
I am
that,
Prince and Emperor.
and we'll grab both of those. And that basically finishes his front line. Now, how long does it take us? Does it take us 2 turns to get... Ironsides, Hawkland long rifles? It does. It takes us 2 turns to get another Hawkland long rifle, which we would use to replace the crossbowman. In fact, I would rather have 3 long rifles and 2 handgunners rather than 3 handgunners and 2 long rifles. So we're going to delete that guy too and pick up another one of these because they have more range. And then at some point, I mean, these guys are all really high level.
Bring me to my men.
Definitely want the Sunmaker in there. I don't know if I want... I guess what I could do is I could 100% just put in 2 steam tanks. Pistoliers, Stubborn Bulls, Knights of the Everlasting Light, Knights of More. Yeah, so... I was wondering if there was... So for artillery, there's really just mortars that don't friendly fire, that don't hit your own troops. Thanks, Balkan. I appreciate it. But it would... I mean, at least for now, it would actually make sense to swap those out. We just ended up spending like 6k switching around Franz's army. But that does give him like a lot of state troops, all of which he buffs all of those state troops. His upkeep reduction is lower on all of them. Now, his upkeep probably just went up. I should have actually looked at that or watched that, because generally speaking, these state troops are more expensive than the regular troops. So even though he has upkeep reduction on them, they're going to still end up being more expensive. And then at some point, I think Karl only buffs...
What?
I think he only buffs Reichsguard, but let's take a quick look. Lord Recruit rank, Reichsguard, and Great Swords. So this buff does not apply to the 2 state trooper, the 2 spearmen that I just recruited. Elector counts, elector counts, elector counts, elector counts. So all of this, vigor loss, armor, leadership, missile strength, applies to all elector count troops. So it's not upkeep. Upkeep for Empire Knights, Knights of the Blazing Sun, Knights of the Black Rose, and Reichsguard units. So this applies to all Reichsguard, and this applies to all Reichsguard. So then you have to decide, are you going to switch, are you going to keep Reichsguard, which are an okay medium tier cavalry unit, or do you switch to the Knights of More, the Knights of the Blazing Sun, or the Bull Knights that are all elector troops, and then as elector troops they all get this, but this also specifically says that it applies. No, it says Knights of the Blazing Sun and Knights of the Black Rose. Which is not Knights of More, Knights of the Everlasting Light, and the stubborn bulls. Those were not listed. So that does not apply to
Ready.
those units. That's interesting. They are actually listed down here, but they are not listed up here. Unless they are considered Empire Knights. I'm just looking at their stats. Interesting. Interesting. I think I'll just leave the Reichsguard there for the moment. Especially since they're already rank 9. And I wonder if I should swap these for more greatswords, just because Karl buffs greatswords. But I do really like having some shielded spearmen in my lines. We'll probably just leave it that way. You know, at that point you're kind of getting like super nitpicky with like, well, do I want all great swords or do I want, you know, as far as like effectiveness on the battlefield,
Summon the Elector Counts.
that doesn't really matter at that point, to be perfectly honest. Okay, we're gonna upgrade Grunberg. It's gonna be the last of our money. I don't know where that army went, because it definitely retreated from the Black Pit. It definitely
Raise your
retreated,
weapons.
so... Now, I maybe should have been giving these to Nordland to try and boost their stuff, but honestly, no, it's more important that we start our way to Tier 2.
I will marshal
Now, the other
men.
thing that I wanted to look at, when we were talking about this interface, I didn't talk about stuff down here. View records. Interesting. So that gives you... So we're on Tier 40. You can actually scroll back and watch how your campaign progressed. Turn by turn by turn.
Yes, my lord.
Growth.
What does the Emperor bid?
I actually forgot that the view records was down here. Oh, there's the rename the lords, so you can rename your lords. You can actually save this character out, and that makes this character usable in other campaigns. I've never actually done that, but if you get like a level 50 General of the Empire that you get customized exactly how you want, you know, he's got all the items that you want him to have, he's got all the ancillaries that you want him to have, his skill points are exactly perfect in your mind, you can actually save him out and use him in other campaigns. But the thing I wanted to look at is right here, you can replace Lord. So if we click on that, it will show us everybody that is available to replace this guy. And what I want to actually see is Boris is level 7. But what we could do what we could do is unequip, because his skills, yeah, I don't really want that in there. So what we could do is we'll unequip all of this stuff from him. And we will swap him out for Boris, because Boris is a boss.
The nation calls.
Actually, the apprentice wizard doesn't need to be on him. So Scarecrow banners, I'm not a fan of Scarecrow banners. We'll just salvage that. Okay, even though I don't really need this, this is one of the things that can only go on a lord. So we will put it on a lord because these other things can all go on this guy. I think we'll leave Legbiter there. Do I want that or do I want that? I think we'll actually leave him with that. We do have this that we can fuse together though, and get a Forbidden Rod, and then we can actually fuse those together and get a Book of Ashore, which is amazing. But that book will immediately go right to him.
I am Prince and Emperor.
We will unequip the lodestones so that we can fuse those. Oh, really? We got a white cloak of Ulrich instead of a talisman of preservation? That's a huge... That's a loss. That's 100% a loss.
I am Franz. They will obey.
Alright, I think that's enough messing around for the moment. Okay, so that gets Boris out on the map, which is good. Because Boris is pretty powerful.
Sigmarite Archlector.
I don't really need these, so that will... And I don't really need these regular spearmen,
Champion of
because I'll want spearmen with... actually, what I'll probably want is I'll want elector troops. Can I... So that's on 15 turn cooldown, so I maybe should have waited. Maybe.
So,
We don't have any money. Yeah. Can't do any of this because I don't have any money. Oh, did that kill? No, the Bearer Legion is not dead, so he definitely has an army lingering around somewhere, almost assuredly an ambush stance, like right here. And this, yeah, so these guys got hurt when we auto-resolved, so he will go out here, he will insta-recruit a bunch of stuff, and then he will attack again with a more powerful army, which, anyway, you get the idea. It kind of sets us on the back foot.
By Sigmar's will.
Yeah, so Aberheim is probably the next one that we want to absorb. Anyway. I don't know if the dwarves are going to take the moot or what. No, interesting. So they're just... Okay.
speak. I will hear you.
No, Vlad, we're not giving you peace. You were stomping all over the Empire. Now you need to pay for your crimes. Yeah, 100% we are going to take... Yeah, we already had this. I'm not going to read it again. We're 100% going to take the bonus for fighting vampires. At this point, it might be easier just to, like, declare war on Ostland and absorb them that way, rather than through Confederation. Okay, so I was partially right. He was hiding in here, but he attacked the easier target. Which, I mean, that's not too surprising. So he didn't have any cities. So without a city, if he has no cities, then his army slowly deteriorates. Settlements. If he has no settlements, his army attritions and slowly deteriorates over time. So he needed to take a settlement.
Praise Sigmar.
And so that is what he did. But now, he's kind of behind my lines, which is upsetting.
Yes, a sound plan.
So I'm just scrolling around looking at the ambush percent. Trying to see if we can't get something higher
Onward!
than 50%, which it looks like we can't. Okay. So what I want in this army, even though I'm not sure if it's any good to us, is 3 of those. Don't actually know if I want these. We'll leave them there for now, though. What nifty things does Boris have? Okay, so these are all, so these two lines are mutually exclusive. So you either give him a buff, a bunch of personal buffs that makes him even more deadly in combat, or you buff his army. Vigor loss reduction, campaign movement range, and cavalry buffs for all cavalry. I mean, those are good buffs, but the only real, like, unit buff is this one right here. So he's kind of cavalry focused? Kind of? So maybe we will put some Demigryph Knights in his army instead of these Empire Knights. The Empire Knights are fine for right now, though. I don't think I want to spend money at the moment, so I'm just gonna come down here and just peek at what's going on. Alright, so as much as I want, like I was...
What?
Can they take the moot?
This will bolster the nation.
Pyrrhic victory. So I'm going to go ahead and take it, and that army's basically dead.
Who called?
But that gives us the moot. So I think he's probably going to take Schwarzenhafen, which is kind of annoying. Because that will lose, we won't be able to finish that province.
For the wisdom of Valea. So...
But it's more important that we take Tempelhof.
Fight for our nation!
I think this is winnable. I will be right back. Yeah, and if it gives us kind of an easy map like this, then that's just even more so.
Conditions acceptable! Our weapons are yours!
So sadly, the undead don't have, you know, they don't have any, they don't have any ranged units, they don't have any artillery, and I'm not saying that to say, to make them sound crappy or anything, but I'm just saying, you know, they don't have those threats for us to worry about. So you can kind of just...
Handgunners! We serve the Emperor! Now! To me, then! Now! Ready!
Oh, did you cancel the spell? Interesting. I actually think I'm going to leave him out of this for a minute.
Ulrich's wrath on them! Hand gunners! We obey! At speed! My God, Maras! Ready for war! Heading out! The Empire endures!
Just separating these guys out so that in case Vlad casts his
My subjects call!
thingamadoodle.
Battle and blood await! My rule is absolute! For Heldenhammer! I'll ready the men! See to it! On my command! Join those who dwell beyond! I shall unhinge them! Sigma! Very well! Attack!
Trying to make sure my two heroes stay focused on Vlad, who's debuffed.
Get them! See to it! No!
Debuff him again.
I will not stand idle! No! For Heldenhammer!
You guys are not attacking or you've been told to attack.
Roar! War! That's an order! Obey!
That's so frustrating.
The Empire endures! Karl Franz! This is my command! Charge! Smoke and mirrors! Their minds are mine!
Really not paying attention to the rest of the battle, which I totally should be.
For Ulfdorf! To all
Come on,
men!
stay focused on Vlad.
Prepare for combat!
That spell's really weak against single entities, but I gotta try and get him dead.
Take the ground!
There he is,
Moving
dead.
now.
Vlad's dead. Woohoo!
Take position! Formation! March! With haste! My subjects call! Moving faster! On way! Quick march! No lingering! Go! Formation! March! Moving now! Moving faster! Go! Seeking enemy!
Come on, get your butt in the air, you stupid.
At speed! Take position! Ah! My rule is absolute!
I didn't even mean to draw them into my guns, and I totally did.
Ready for war!
That's great.
Destroy! For the Emperor! Sigma! Spearmen!
Now, one thing about the Sunmaker is the Sunmaker is actually, it doesn't have a lot of ammo. It's only got 5 ammo, but this is where having a restock guy comes in super handy.
Sigmar calls! Attack! Quickly! Advance! Algu flows through me!
Oh, there's the soul fire going off. I shouldn't have clicked that. There it is. There's soul fire.
Ulrich's wrath on them! Obey! That's an order! Battle!
So I mean, the rest of this fight is all just going to be like artillery, and we don't even really need our guns. It's just going to all be artillery.
Moving now! Sigmar calls! Get up there! By Galmaraz!
Artillery and magic is just going to nuke what's left here. This is already over. See, the artillery is just murdering them.
Captain of the Empire! We are Sigmar's heirs! Get them! That's an order! At speed! For the Emperor! Engineer! Sigmar guides us!
Don't even need the cavalry, sadly.
Agreed! By Ulrich's wrath! Bending reality to my will! The Empire endures! Get them! Ready for war! We are Sigmar's heirs!
Dropping a soul fire.
Charge! To combat! Sigmar! I will not stand idle! By Ulrich's wrath!
No, I clicked on pause. Why do I have to smash that? I don't understand. No, don't you. They're firing at like the nearest targets again instead of firing at yeah. So of course it does. Of course a melee unit gets into
Shields up! The Empire! I will melt their tiny minds! Form a ring of steel!
what are you guys doing? really not paying attention, which isn't so great. Should probably kind of get this guy out of here. Because he's sort of getting kind of smashed. Sort of.
For Heldenhammer!
Setting forth!
Ready! Yes, sir! Quickly! Quick march! Cannons! Fire! To me, men!
I'll ready the men!
For the Emperor!
War! By Karl Franz!
I mean, this isn't going to last much longer.
Yes, sir! Quickly!
Between spells and artillery and everything else, I mean, these guys are just getting
Once!
smoked. The only thing taking any real damage is this one captain
Take the
guy.
ground! Elevate cannon! Moving now! No lingering! Go! Take position! To battle! Formation march! Quick march! Yes, sir, quickly! Go! Sigmar calls! Mortar! Fire! For friends! For the Warhammer! By Ulrich's wrath! Mortar! Moving! Giddy up! For the Emperor! We serve the Emperor! Reichsguard Knights! For the Emperor! Secret! Ready! Attack! Ready to serve! No lingering! Take the ground! For Heldenhammer!
Shield of fate! Quickly!
Very well! To battle! Take the ground! This is my command! Quick march! No lingering! Formation! March! For Heldenhammer! Take position! Heading out!
Try and dodge this tower a little.
Moving now! To battle! At speed! Charge! Reichsguard Knights! At speed! No lingering! Mortar! Pick your target!
By Ulrich's wrath!
No surprise this is still going.
We are Sigmar's heirs! My rule is absolute! For battle!
Where's the...
Handgunners!
Of course you're climbing the wall like a moron.
Take position! To arms, men!
There we go.
Go!
Now they're finally starting to break.
Charge!
What's not dead? Resume the hallway out. Can we see? Nope. I hope it hasn't bugged out.
Reichsguard! By Galmaraz! Karl Franz!
There we go. Something was off in a corner somewhere, slowly dying. Okay, so there must have been a livery in Tempelhof already, so that accomplishes his thing. Kill 1,000 people with melee cavalry.
I am Prince and Emperor. Bring me to my men.
So we've got the stuff there that we want. Okay, let's grab Sigmar's ward, and then we will look at what we want from the red line that buffs our units. Occam's Mind Razor, Scarred Veteran, Piercing Shots, Benediction first. Oh, he had a second point. Ha! I didn't have to choose. And Righteous Fury and Benediction. We get them both. Woohoo! So now something that is interesting is good range Vanguard deployment and aquatic. Oh, they give suppressed. That's interesting. They have flaming attacks as compared to... Yeah, they don't have flaming attacks or suppression. So this is one of those things where Karl Franz buffs like state troops. So do you... Instead of the long rifles, do I put in some of these guys instead? And that is an interesting question. You know, you don't have to have like your whole army be state troops. It's thematic, it's fun, but it isn't necessarily the best choice or the most effective choice. Of course, at this point, this army is already extremely effective. It almost doesn't really matter what we put in the army at all. I mean, most of the battles we're basically winning with our hero corps and magic, or magic and artillery in our hero corps. Like, a lot of these units aren't even actually engaging in the fray, really. Not gonna lie, I kind of like the idea of putting the Stir River Patrol in here. In which case I would actually drop, strangely enough, I would drop those long rifles, and I would drop the silver bullets, and I would put in 3 of them, and we've only got 2 available right now. That's actually like a very interesting question. Oh, I didn't realize they had shield breaker. Those are armor-piercing missiles, too. Crossbowmen are not armor-piercing. I actually thought that they were. Interesting, interesting. Yeah, these guys are way more armor-piercing. I actually thought the crossbows were armor-piercing. Clearly they are not. So yes, as much as that would be fun, and interesting, yeah, so I want 2 more long rifles, and it will take 2 turns to recruit those. So we're not going to do that right now.
Sigmarite Arch-Lector. I live to serve the Emperor.
Oh, I must have... Somehow I ran into something in the ocean. Interesting. Interesting. We're going to try and get more money. Money. So first we're going to focus on our home province. So we are going to get that upgraded to tier 3, because now that is tier 3, in many regards we don't need all these growth buildings. We can sort of just patiently wait for this to hit tier 5. I would really like walls in here. Ooh, you're... Still got a Confederation penalty going? I do. So some of our... And it's not too bad, but some of our control is really suffering. I think we're okay. It's close though. It is close, I'm not gonna lie.
Who calls?
I'm not entirely sure what I want in this army. I want to drop the Pistoliers, but for what? We'll put this in for now to help get the corruption down. There's not really any, none of our places are really suffering from corruption, not really. Except there. So we'll wipe out a bunch of corruption there.
Tools of judgment
Oh,
ready.
whoops. Whoops. Forgot about him. Should have chosen where he was going to go.
You are not welcome in my court.
Yeah, so now I'm going to have to play Chase the Heimer Kemmler, which is kind of annoying.
Seek out the heretics.
Azag the Slaughterer is right there.
I
Okay,
trust no
that's
man.
good to know.
For Sigma!
Because if I'm gonna hunt Legendary Lord traits, then I need to
Yes,
know
for now.
where these Legendary Lords are. Wow, he's got a lot. Man. Yeah, so he did take Swartzhoffen, which is frankly kind of upsetting. Before I do anything, let's save this.
Yes, to unite the provinces. Summon the Elector Counts!
Just deciding on what building. Okay. That's the building we're gonna go with.
What? Who calls?
Alright, so this... Spearmen, swordsmen, flagellants, and halberdiers. That does not say great swords. Empire Knights, Reichsguard, Pistol Corps. For missile cavalry, and missile chariot units. So does that include... Yeah, so we definitely want the Pistol Corps, because that buffs literally all of our ranged units. So So we'll start with that. Let's get Pendulum. Finish out Scarred Veteran. Finish out Bandolier. We'll grab those. And then we will... Yeah, okay.
Show me the accused.
Yes, blessed is this action.
Yeah, he took way more damage in that fight than he should have.
Onwards!
You can just stick around
To the
there.
provinces. What does the Emperor bid?
The Empire.
Okay, so do I run him over to Karlberg in the hopes that he can defend?
You disappoint me. Praise be
Kind
to
of think
Sigmar.
that I do. 9
By Sigmar,
and 5 is 14.
following Sigmar's path.
Do I want swordsman though? The answer to that is actually like no. What I actually want is the great swords and the spearmen. And I actually think what I want in this army is just spearmen, is what I want. So what happens if
To the
I...
provinces. By Sigmar's right. Praise Sigmar.
Archlector.
It's 2,400 for the steam tanks. Wow, they are expensive.
What orders?
Kind of want to just hold off on that stuff too. Yeah, we'll do that just because I want to make sure that I can hold the place. So now he will probably divert to Isleheart, is probably what he will do. But we will just, we'll see what we can see. Who's this now? Oh, yes, of course.
I will marshal the band.
I'm really lacking in Like armors is what I really need right now. I can pick up a warrior priest. I can pick up empire captains. I'm overstocked on witch hunters because I inherited 2. Oh, I can get engineers though. Wow, I should be doing that then. Battle wizards are not quite unlocked. So I should get a warrior priest and put him in that army, and then an empire captain and put him in that army. This army doesn't need a warrior priest because an arch-lector is leading that army. Alright, let's see what happens here. I'm really not sure what Heinrich Kemmler's going to do. Yes, Kislev? No, not at the moment. I'd like the 2 grand, but no, I'm not ready to declare on Molder at the moment. Sorry. I know you want or need a hand up there, but... Cool, I'm alright with you smashing that. Looks like Clan Molder's actually been pretty active. Don't really want to lose Kislev as an ally. I don't want them to get smashed by Molder. Alright, where are you going? Perfect. I was wondering for a second because he attacked, so I, was thinking for a moment, oh no, can he win this battle despite what I've done? But it was, he has to attack because he doesn't have any settlements. So he absolutely has to push out and try to take a settlement, because otherwise his army just continues to attrition and he will die. Okay, I don't really need to watch all that. Elector greed. While the Emperor's armies march forth, our nobles barter with each other, claiming great swaths of land for themselves. Should the common man, the brave soldier, not have a farmstead on which to retire, take it back. Yeah, we're going to take all that land back and give it back to the peasants. That's very strange. It says a general died, but there wasn't any generals fighting. So once again, he fights, he loses, but then he gets to insta-recruit like a whole bunch of guys. It's very frustrating.
Yes, a sound plan. Yes.
So now I'm not 100%
Warrior
sure
of
if I
Sigmar.
can defend this place.
I serve Sigmar.
Let's hope so. Oh, I know why that's available. That was confusing me for a minute, but it's because I only actually recruited one last turn. We'll do that just to make sure that I can hold this place, because I don't want to lose it, obviously.
Here to serve.
We'll grab our livery.
Ready. No peace, just war.
So I did
Bring me
that
to my
because I cannot.
Sigmar compels us onward.
I
Is
could
it
not
time?
leave that army behind me. So, you know, again, he recruited a lord, and then through the vampire's special mechanic, he insta-recruited a bunch of units. If that had just been a lord there slowly recruiting, I wouldn't have cared, and I would have just left him. But there was no way that I could
command
leave
here.
an actual army on my doorstep when I only just took that capital, because there's no real defenses there yet. So that would have been a real issue. Let's do this stuff up here. So you've got all of that. Okay, let's finish that, and then we can finish other stuff.
The nation calls.
I'm not really sure where he came from or what he's doing. I mean, that explains why I have a third
By the
dude,
silver hammer, yes.
but I don't know where he came from or why he's there. I don't remember owning that.
It shall be done.
True servant of Sigmar. Forward in his name. I serve the Helden Hammer.
Alright, so finally I can show you this. So these are all the different lores that are available to the colleges of magic, the circle or color magic that the Empire has. So Amethyst Wizard, which is the lore of death, Gold Wizard, which is the lore of metal, Amber Wizard, which is the lore of beasts, Grey Wizard, which is the lore of shadows, Jade Wizard, which is the lore of like earth or healing, Bright Wizard, which is the lore of fire, Celestial Wizard, which is the lore of heaven, and a Light Wizard, which is the lore of light. So I believe death is black and light is white, and then these are the intervening gold, amber, gray, green, or jade, red or bright, and celestial's kind of a blue. Like the colors in the icon is the color. I think I want a fire wizard. So that's interesting. So perceptive is really good because it's a plus 15% chance to drop additional magic items from battle, but regal just gives you a flat 5% chance per turn, faction-wide, to gain a magic item. Wild. Disciplined is really good. Wow, they really buffed that. Wow. That's seriously powerful. Never been a real big fan of beasts. It's not a bad lore, but it's far from being the best lore. I like shadows, but I like death more than shadows. The biggest thing about the Jade Wizards is that they can heal. Healing is always pretty awesome. I'm not a real big fan of Heavens either. It's not bad, but there's just better. I mean, those are some monster trackers. Got some great abilities, though. Wait, wasn't all Monster Tracker and then Monster Hunter? I mean, plus 60 armor piercing is massive. Those are insane buffs. Wow. We're gonna get a Bright Wizard.
What do you want of me?
And we are going to get an Empire Captain.
The nation calls! Yes, General.
Oh, and do we want our engineer as well?
Engineer.
I think we do.
Architect of victory.
So all three of those are going to go in his army. don't actually like either of these. Like, they're not bad.
Jade
We'll grab
wizard.
him. Grab... I mean, disciplined is really good. So's that, though. And campaign movement range is so big and so
Let us
important.
forge our faith.
Yeah, we'll just go this way. I don't actually
Engineer,
like
gifted
that trait.
tinkerer.
My other option would be to like recruit him, and you could recruit him and then delete him in order to try and refresh the pool. But we'll just see how this goes. Did I take any
My hand
kind
hovers
of...
close to
No,
my
so I
blade.
don't have
Utter
any
your demand
kind of
before-
alliance with him, so that's good. All right. And we are slowly, as we assimilate and take in more and more of the Empire, we are slowly improving our Imperial authority as well. I totally forgot to move my heroes. That was really, really stupid. Kislev might end up getting smashed. I mean, that's why she's asked for help against Clan Mulder. That's, oh, yeah. 3 armies right on top of her. She's toast. I don't even think I can get there fast enough. Even if I force marched there, like, right away, I don't think I would make it. Man, I wish he would attack and take Oakenhammer.
Be at peace, for that is all. You are not welcome in my court, yet he...
Really? Like, this seems very out of the nowhere. I mean, okay, alright, that's really what you want to do. Empire means conquest. The elector counts have started discussions about new decrees that will reduce the amount of power they wield as a group across the whole empire, while also increasing the autonomy of each of their states. It is essentially a step towards political decentralization, with those who oppose the planned decrees even going as far as saying that it may be the beginning of the end of the great union of the empire. Putting your political efforts into preventing the decrees may be the best thing to do for the empire, but you must be tactful in how you proceed with addressing such a highly charged and important issue. So we can just, you know, gainsay the decrees and say they're a bad idea. We can pay people off to stop talking about them, or we can propose alternate decrees, which is what we're going to do, or we can support the decrees. So we're going to do that. So, I mean, I don't know why they even bothered. Imminent rebellion. Huh, I'm not sure why that place is rebelling, but we'll turn off income, and that will help for a little bit. Okay, so we wanted...
Son of Sigmar?
We're gonna use Boris to smash you, get rid of you, just like go away and buzz off, basically. There, they're gone.
Each minor refinement is a step of the process.
So the Empire Captain was for him.
Training!
Your word is my command.
Ready to burn them.
Bright Wizard was for him.
That is the pyromancer's way.
Protector of the weak.
Warrior
My
Priest
vows
was...
prevent...
Oh, right. I was like, why
What does
can't
the
that go in
Emperor
there?
bid?
Because his army's full.
The nation calls.
Now,
Warrior Priest is for him.
Sigmar heals us!
Master craftsman.
To the provinces.
Mind of mechanisms. My calculations will ease our journey.
Jade Wizard. I call thee relics of power. Praise Sigmar.
War drives progress. Certainty and purpose. Ever vigilant. Servant of the faith. Ready to serve.
So 3 cannons should be plenty. Where am I recruiting long rifles from? Because I apparently can't get them. Apparently can't get them from here. I can't. That needs to be tier 3. So where on earth did I have a tier 3? So this army isn't, it's like far from ideal.
To strengthen
But
the
somebody
empire.
needs to go north like right away to try and stop
It is for the best.
that scaling, the Norska guy that just declared on us.
True servant of Sigmar.
We'll just grab them globally, because I don't want to wait. I do not want to wait. Oh, do we put maybe like the huntsman in here? Sure, let's go that way. Okay, so that'll be that army ready to go. Boris is going to run up and defend. We're going to continue scouting this way with you.
Greetings, honorable ally.
Okay, so he's not getting smashed, I don't think.
Greetings, honorable ally.
Oh, we're already trading. Sure, we'll go with military access. Am I trading with Zufbar?
Hail to your emperor, manlings.
We'll do all of that with
Sure
Zufbar.
enough.
So this is all getting us more money. Is there anything I can do with you?
True friend of the
No,
emperor.
not yet. So we'll just let our standing continue to rise. Man, I really wish one of these guys would take Oppenhammer.
Ulrich's will.
I don't really want to have to turn around and run the whole way back to go smash that myself. It wants to kill one of my greatswords. We can't have that. So we will fight this manually. And then I think we will call it a day. I will be right back. Wow, that map looks super weird. As I came around the corner and looked at the screen, I was like, what kind of super weird map is this? Ooh, we're right up against the edge of the board there. Well, that doesn't give us like anything to work with. There, this is way better. They should edit this map to give more room on that corner. Some of these maps are so cool though. Like, look at that, just like a hole in the earth. Some weird, like, undead barrow or something. I don't even know what to call that.
Ready for war! They cannot take our faith! Where's Kruber? I haven't seen him since Talabheim.
Just destruction.
The Empire endures! We obey! Now! Ready for war! See to it! Smoke and mirrors! Their minds are mine!
It is against Sigmar's teachings!
Our weapons are yours! By Gal Maraz!
By Garmaraz!
I will not stand idle! Very well! Very well! On my command! I'll ready the men! Get them! Algu flows through me! Ulrich's wrath on them! Get them! We're Sigma's heirs! For Heldenhammer! Now! Power of Ulgu! For Heldenhammer!
Spot us the target! At speed!
Yes? Onwards!
Oh, just destruction.
Ready for war! To arms, men! Obey! Agree! Ready to smite! Quickly! By Sigmar! Karl Franz! For Heldenhammer! Grey Guardian! With haste! Death! Take the ground! To battle! We are Sigmar's heirs!
Where is our... Let's make sure the Sunmaker has plenty of things to have fun with.
The Empire endures! Captain of the Empire! That's an order! Algu calls! I will break them! Pass the foe!
Okay, those crossbowmen are dealt with. No, I better stay on them until they're actually shattered instead of just broken.
commands! Faster! Take the ground! Great swords! Quick march! Take the ground! Sigma guides us! Ready for war! Yes, my lord! Advance! At once!
Where's the central point? Think that's the central point? Or can I just... I guess it's a town, so can I just go for it?
End them! Knowledge is power! Crafting illusions! On my command! Attack! War!
That was kind of stupid. I just wasted a bunch of abilities because he wasn't in the combat. I thought he was, and he wasn't.
Battle wizard! Grey wizard! Swiftly! Weapons prime! For the Warhammer! By Ulrich's wrath! For Karl Franz! At speed! Forward! Quickly! Swiftly! We are Sigma's heirs! I'll ready the men!
There's a caster out there somewhere who decided to
Fleet!
get all...
Join those who dwell beyond! Charge! With haste! Onwards! Obey! That's an order! Take the ground!
Come on, don't be a pain in the butt about...
See to it! Sigma calls! For Heldenhammer!
Debuff that guy. Carl, would you please attack the thing I want you to attack? Pretty please. You should be smashing this guy. Oh, I guess it's Vlad, so...
Grey Guardian! Bending reality to my will! I will... For the Empire! Attack! This is my command!
I don't know how he is losing to Vlad von Karstein. I really don't.
To me, man!
Does he have, like, some I'm immune to everything going on? His armor is sundered. His leadership's down. He's debuffed there. He's debuffed there. I mean, he's regenerating. He's regenerating, but the debuffs that I've got going on should be, like, seriously outweighing any buffs that he has happening. Yeah, true, but yeah. No, you're 100%. Hey, McJig. Thanks for popping in. 100%, but, you know, Like, I've got Karl going here with Galmaraz in his hands. And, I'm pretty sure my Karl outlevels his Vlad. And I just cannot seem to do, like, any damage to him. Like, he is just murdering Vlad. He is just murdering Karl. And it, I mean, that's not unheard of. Yeah, that's true as well. That's true as well. That's why I was just checking his buffs to see if I could sort of figure out what was going on.
By Ulrich's wrath! Agreed!
There, now that I got all three of them trying to smash him, it's starting to... It's to buff him again. Starting to do a little damage. Can I get somebody... Can I get one of you behind him?
Very well! Quick march!
These are just zombies. I wouldn't expect zombies to be doing a lot of damage.
Crafting illusions! Sigma! Sigma calls!
Okay, now we should be getting like some flank attacks and stuff. There we go, there we go. Now we're getting some serious hits in. Karl's still getting pounded, but...
Karl Franz!
That's not a good single target spell, but just to try and get him down. Like sooner rather than later.
My rule is absolute!
Come on, 2 more good hits from somebody.
Obey! That's an order! Ready for battle!
Pump all the buffs out. All the buffs, all the buffs, all the debuffs. There we go! Vlad is down again. Woohoo!
Ulrich's wrath on
Man, he is tough at times.
war!
And meanwhile, I've completely ignored the whole other rest of the battle.
Engineer.
Ready!
Wonder why they are not firing. I guess nothing's in range. I should probably, honestly, I should probably get Karl out of here. He's kind of getting himself smashed.
By Galmaraz!
Even these guys are starting to get...
Join those who dwell beyond! War! For Heldenhammer! Now! Shield of Faith! March as one!
How does he have 2 Sylvanian crossbowmen? Now you might be wondering, well, he can't have 2. How do you know he's got 2? Well, I know he has 2 because I already killed one. I killed a Sylvanian crossbowman over here. And now he has a second one. Correct me if I'm wrong, but is he not limited to 1? You only allow 1?
Knowledge!
I could have swore that was a thing. Wow, Pit of Shades is recharging so fast right now. I mean, it's maxed out. It should be.
Bending reality to thy will! See to it! On my command! Ready! Algu calls! For the Emperor!
There's 1 crossbowman and there's 1 handgunners. And you're allowed to have 1 of each.
The Grey Order!
So maybe the other one was a handgunner? I could have swore it said Sylvanian crossbowman though.
By Sigma!
But, you know, it's easy to miss that stuff in the heat of combat.
Grey Wizard!
Of course, everybody's picking on Karl. That's not surprising. Let's just drop, you know what? We'll drop an extra special Pit of Shades on top of you. See how you like that.
Eager!
Bye-bye.
Taking position! To combat! Sigmar calls! At speed!
That is game over.
Once!
Now if I just had some healing. Maybe I should have put that Jade Wizard in this army. I either need... Maybe I should swap out the Grey Wizard for a Jade Wizard. And I don't mean delete the Grey Wizard, but like I could shift him over to another army. I don't know. That was quite honestly a much more difficult battle than I expected. Like even though Vlad was there, you know, it was just a minor or lesser settlement. But
Yes.
yeah. I mean, Vlad is a tough cookie. Vlad is a tough cookie to deal with. Maybe I should have just taken Oakenhammer when I had the chance. Because, man, I really don't want him hanging around. Okay, so Pistol Core, what else do we want? Honest Steel, so that does Great Swords and Demigriffs. War Wagons, Steam Tanks, Land Ships, and Luminarchs. And then this does... almost all of your artillery. So as much as I want to buff those great swords even more, I don't really plan to put Demigriffs in this army. I'm either going to leave him with Reichsguard, or I'm going to switch it to State Trooper, one of the 3 State Trooper Cavalry. So I think I'm going to go with Imperial Gunnery. And I think I've got all of this and everything but the Withering, so I think it's time to put a point in Mentor, because we now have 2 other wizards on the field, so every time this guy earns XP, 15% will go to 15% of everything he earns will go to the other wizards that are already out there. Full plate armor. Forgot I needed to level up 2 more guys here. Yeah, Sigmar's Ward. Okay.
I command here.
Moving off.
I gotta keep my eye on Azag. Because we want 20 Legendary Lord defeat traits. That is one of our goals. Did that give me enough money to... It did. Bam. Tier 3 on its way. And I think what we're going to have to do... Oh, that's why. Those mountains are unpleasant climate for us. So instead, if that's the case, maybe instead of trying to give him Mont 4 for Greg's Ent, maybe we should do it the other way around, and I should give him Blackstone Post for Castle Bastogne. So before I spend that money... Would he take that trade?
For the Empire to send its ambassadors to my door.
No, but it's a higher chance than the other one that we were talking about.
I am King Leoncor. So, do you come to Bretonia as friend or enemy?
Oh, he doesn't like that we're at peace with Taliesin. Well, suck it up there, Lewin.
You come to Bretonia, stranger. I am its king. Let us hope you leave us friend.
Oh, he's at war with Taliesin. Well, why are you doing that, man? What have the Wood Elves ever done to you? Don't the Wood Elves, like, kind of secretly support you? Alright, we're going to keep Blackstone. So we're going to upgrade Blackstone Post. That is the rest of our money. Do I want to do any nifty stuff? Man, I really wish I didn't need to wait 11 turns. I mean, I get why, I 100% get why or understand why recharging all of your electric troops has a 15 turn cooldown, but man, oh man. That's actually, that would be a really smart thing to do.
I will do anything.
So he'll be ready next turn. I had almost forgotten that ability. That, man, that is huge. To sort of, to almost like insta-recruit, that's massive. I've really got to remember that that is a thing. What else can we do? I could send aid to these guys. Where are we at for... Yeah, I don't really think there's any other, like, magical ways to get them up there, or do I? Or do I just send aid and take the brass keep so that it's done and out of the way? So if I can fight off scaling, then I should be able to give a few settlements back to Nordland. I actually, you know, in hindsight, I probably should have given some of these settlements to Nordland. I wish that I could see up here. I had a guy on his way up here to scout.
To strengthen the Empire.
But he got murdered. Gonna do this as much as I would prefer to do that for Averland so that I can absorb them faster. I think Nordland needs the help more. So we'll do this end turn, and then I think we will call it a day. And I still really want to make like a couple of adjustments to Karl Franz's army. But I don't think I can afford to let him sit idle for like 2 turns. I've got to remember the crossbowmen are not armor piercing. I keep thinking that crossbowmen are armor piercing, and I think that's because I think dwarven crossbowmen are. I forget what the unit name is, not grudge throwers, because that's the catapults. They're not called dwarven crossbowmen, they're called something else. I feel really stupid for the fact that I can't think of what they're called right now. Vlad is back again, which is not shocking. I just want to see what Norska's doing. So I'm, you know, kind of wasting time here doing this all in slow-mo in order to just watch one turn. And then it didn't show me anything. That's interesting. Wulfric claimed the Nemesis crown? Wulfric is... I mean, that doesn't make any sense. It said the Nemesis crown was in the Empire, near mountains. And Wulfric is not... Wulfric is not down here anywhere, like at all. That's super strange, but we will not worry about that at the moment. Okay, so this army can't do that quest? No, it can't. Apparently it has to be Karl Franz. That's a little silly. The Gotrek quest, you should be able to do that with, like, anybody.
I will not.
By the comet!
So we will pop this guy over here and murder him, because I do not like neutral armies just hanging around in my place. But we will worry about that next time. I hope you're all having a great day. Happy Wednesday, and I will talk to you soon.